should you buy an EVO 8 or 9 in today's market? Imagine buying a 4-cylinder sedan in 2003 for roughly 30K, give or take. You stop at a red light next to a supercar and you tell the owner, hey, nice car.
What's the retail on one of those?
More than you can afford, pal. Ferrari.
What's next is history. This is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 8 and 9. We can all argue that the EVO 8 and 9 is one of the best looking ones out there out of the 10 generations. Now, I don't want to start an argument in the comments, but I think it is. Let's talk about the EVO as a whole, all 10 generations. It is a car that can do it all, literally. Drag racing, road course racing, autocross racing, show car, mom and dad car. Shit, if you wanted to, you can make this car into a drift car. Now mention to me another car that can do all of that and still be the best at every single category. Mind blown. Now, I'm not kidding when I say this. After all, this is the car that beat a Lamborghini on a road course straight out of the dealership.
1 minute 24.8.
Ouch, take that Lamborghini. This is a car that is loved by almost every single car enthusiast out there, except maybe Subaru owners because, well, we always beat them.
He said that the Subaru was a good boy's car, but that, the Mitsubishi, is a man's car.
Nah, I'm just kidding. But seriously speaking, think about all the value you could get for roughly 20 to 30K. You get the best of all worlds. The EVO really grew on us with it being in Too Fast to Furious, Tokyo Drift, and let's not forget all the amazing video games the car came out on, like Need for Speed Carbon, Gran Turismo, and there are so many more that I'm not even mentioning. The EVO 8 became a JDM legend. It was the first EVO to come into the States, and that for us car enthusiasts, and especially the DSM community, this was huge. The aftermarket support for EVOs and the 4G63 specifically is insane. The EVO 8 and 9 came with its beloved 4G63 engine that I love and probably you guys love as well. It is an engine that came with 300 horsepower, roughly give or take to something, and you can modify this car for it to be over 1100 horsepower, which is just crazy at this point. So there we have it, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 8 and 9 and all the amazing things it has to offer. Now, I don't only want to say the good things, I also want to mention some of the cons that come with owning a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 8 or 9. Number 1 is horrible gas mileage. Once you start modifying the car and you do go E85, which you probably will go E85, I myself at least find myself in the gas station every single time I take it out. The good thing at least is that currently right now E85 is cheaper than regular gas, so it kind of balances out if you think about it. Number 2, it is a very expensive car. Parts are not as cheap as many other cars and it can add up very quick. Number 3, the EVO requires your full attention. Maintenance is key with all EVOs, and if you don't want to wrench on your own car, then this might not be the platform for you. People are going to tell you that EVOs are not reliable cars, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, if you build your car correctly and you're on top of all maintenance, this is actually a car that can treat you very well. Think about it as a full-time relationship. If you treat your girl right and you're there for her all the time, she's going to treat you right back in return. But once you stop giving her the attention she wants, well, unfortunately, they can go kaboom. Number 4. Now let's talk about the EVO tax, because it is out there and it is just going to get worse and worse. The cars retailed from 2003 to 2006 in the United States for roughly 30 to 38K, depending on the model and package you got. Now, in 2021, to get a clean EVO, low mileage, it might cost you the same or maybe even more, which is just insane. I mean, think about it. It's basically the same price it was when it came out of the dealer. And number 5, it does have several other minor issues, like the wing being in the way of the rear view mirror, the interior being meh, and EVO owners are gonna agree with me with this one. The turning radius is horrible. But besides all of these little things, this is still an amazing car. I mean, again, I'm gonna keep emphasizing on it. It's a car that can do it all. Now, the question is, should you buy one in today's market? Even with all of these cons, if you could get past those, you should definitely buy an EVO 8 or 9 as soon as possible. Even with the prices being high right now, I think the prices are just going to continue going up and up and up. I believe this car will easily become a 50K car later down the road as they continue to be modded, destroyed, and also the bad accidents that happen that total EVOs, which honestly just break my heart. The number out there is just going to continue to get lower and lower and lower. And let's not forget that the EVOs were discontinued as a whole. So my final answer is, the sooner you buy one, the better it's going to be for you. I am almost sure that whatever you bought an EVO for, as long as you clean it and you keep it nice, you could get the same price you paid for it, or maybe even more. So at the end of the day, you can see this as an investment. So just go out there and buy one. Now, I do want to mention that I might be a little bit biased because I do own 2 EVO 8s and I love this platform, but I was trying to be as honest and truthful as possible with everything that I said. If you like cars or EVOs, you should definitely consider subscribing to the channel. I am currently uploading 1 to 2 videos a week of how-tos, entertainment, car meets, anything car related is going to be here in this channel. So definitely consider subscribing. I hope I provided some value in this video and helped you decide whether to purchase an EVO 8 or 9.